Okay, hi there boys and girls, and welcome back to Gen Squads for game number 2 on Erangel this time. I think we'll follow Naughty down on the jump. Had a cracking game in game 1. He had a couple of players knocked that he killed somebody outright, and he was running around still firing whilst he was on fire. It was some pretty spectacular stuff. Okay, straight back into it for game 2. Erangel, as I said, we have a west to east flight line going pretty much straight across the map from Hospital to Lipovka. So school certainly in range, Pachinki certainly in range. You might get a few people dropping the road and heading down to a mill base. And yeah, a few people looks like they're heading north towards Georgepol. And it looks like we have a solo in on team 19 there. Quite sure what's happened there. Oh, no, the rest of his team had jumped. Okay, so Naughty's out of the plane. Good distribution. A lot of people flying, going south of the flight line. Where are these fellas off to? Potentially around the Milta power area. There's a few teams around there. I love that shoot. That's a good one. Okay, let's have a look if we're going to get some early contacts. I think somebody else found themselves not too far away. Yep, they're pretty close to team number 2 from Gen. And yep, there's Clint, Fitzy, and the guys. Too far away. Looks like they're heading back across the road to get some more loot. We've also got a team from Noob Hunters, not very far away at all. Marcus dropping late. Landing late, sorry. Let's see if we can get some nice early action from these fellas. I'm under strict orders this evening not to call Fitzy a giant grub, so I won't. Obviously, you know, as we all know, some others may well believe that he's a giant grub, but obviously I'm not allowed to say so. And I believe I did follow the letter of the law there, if not necessarily its spirit. Okay, these guys getting looted up. A few shots going out. Nobody taking any damage just yet, though. Noob Hunters not too far away. No, it does look like these guys just content to keep it fairly quiet and get looted up. There's our first zone, so we're certainly heading south of the flight line. A couple of people did head down to mill base. Team number 3 from Gen, so they'll get looted up and they'll have a very strong location. Looks like potentially we've got some couple of teams pretty close to each other. Team 18, that's Vape, not too far away from one of the Xeno teams. Yeah, and Zonax taking a few rounds there. And potentially looking for, yep, they've got a 2-2 split going on, so some flanking fire coming in. Missy has been knocked, and yeah, Zen team are taking some bad knocks here. Let's get into it with Nex. Trying to lane the tap fire with the M16. So two Zen players have been knocked. The guys from Vape not pushing forward particularly aggressively so far. Bit of open ground though. And there's a beautiful nade that's taken out Nix. And looks like Nix is going to get thirsted up here. Yeah. And Ryder also taken out. So there's the squad wipe. And yeah, look at these guys. They are lighting up the kill feed early stages of the game. That's 8 kills for these guys already. Okay, we've got a bit of separation going on here. We've got 2 teams down on mill pace. Looks like Naughty and the guys are going to go in for an early rotation as well. So we might actually get some early action on mill base. We'll keep an eye on the bridge, see if anybody's going to potentially go for a bridge camp. No, these guys aren't setting it up. Oh, looks like there's a flare drop coming in. Let's head over there. And that's the guys from Gen bringing that one down. And yeah, Naughty potentially just scouting it out. Let's look at Fitzy. So he's managed to get himself an AWM and an AUG by the look of it out of the flare drop. And some shots already coming in, and that's Fitzy knocked. Looks like Temp is going to be getting the res on. So look at Willow. Willow pushing forward aggressively into this now. Straight across the top of the crates. The top of the containers here. And getting backed up by the rest of his team. We're going to get some elevation potentially. Do a bit of stealthy work with the old VSS. Here we go. And certainly got sights on these guys, knows their location. Fitzy obviously back up and running now. And that's Willow trying to tap fire into temp there. Yep, get him some damage in. And it looks like the guys have gone for a flanking manoeuvre, so let's have a look at Naughty. Looks like he's going to be getting into it. Naughty's been knocked. And that's Temp looking to potentially finish out Naughty with a nade there. Let's see if that one works. Getting some fire into Fallen. Fallen has now been knocked. And in goes the molly. And that's Emrys now been knocked also. Where's Willow? And yep, I think he's getting out of that one. Yeah, the rest of his squad are going to be thirsted up, and Willow going to rotate out of that one, so he's going to be fighting the rest of the game on his own. Okay, so Genesis, team number 3, they pretty much headed straight there after the drop, so they're setting up. Looks like we're getting some fighting up in the north. Looks like new punters here. So they got one team member dead, one knocked. Team number 4 from Gen. That's Tequila on his own. Just yep, 3 teammates have been taken out, so see if he's going to stay in this engagement or look to get himself out of it. And yep, zone has broken again, so we're staying very much on Millbase Island, going to be in play. Yeah, Deathly Hallows squad still well in the blue, long way to rotate. Let's have a look at what's happening with this this flare drop. There's cons. And what we've got in there, 249. And an AWM. Carbon also being pretty low on health. We're obviously getting into contact with Deathly Hallows Squad 11. Not too far away. Yep, let's have a look at Welshie. Right, they're heading out of this one. Oh, no. I'm still quite a way away. And a lot of teams right on top of each other. Let's have a look at squad number 20. Potentially getting some rounds out. I think probably some long range stuff. Come on, render up. Okay, so not There's a knock there on one of the guys from Noob Hunters. He has been thirsted up. And yeah, just before I get to his teammate, he's also been taken out. So there's 2 kills for the guys from Riot now. And looks like we're getting into it north of the bridge. Who's that? Let's head over to Fusion. Looks like we've got... let's play some Team 17. Elm's not too far away, potentially getting in with Crate Snatcher. He's the only surviving member of his team. And it looks like Fusion rotating away, leaving this one. Oh, beautiful knock there from Crate Snatcher. So, yeah, Fusion looking to rotate out of that one, but Crate Snatcher doing the business there. He's got a squad from the Elves behind him. Yeah, looks like we've got a Sons of Odin squad. Looks like they're crossing by boat. Oh no, they're swimming it. Let's get back with Crate Snatcher. Got a team from the Elves on them, but they don't seem to be wanting to push him too aggressively. Probably not aware that he's on his own. And yeah, we have guys from Riot there, just zooming past. And Crate Snatcher jumping into the vehicle, trying to do a runner for it, taking plenty of fire, and yeah, Quan does the business there. Absolutely great shooting from Quan. These guys will be looking, I imagine, to get across the bridge pretty quick. We've still got a pen team up by Pachinki. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look. The western edge of Mill Base. Looks like potentially we're going to have a few guys getting into it there. Come on, render up. And Sons of Odin, not too far away. Number 15, nice view over at this end of the Millbase Island. Looks like we've got a bit more action heading north of the bridge. Blue is now going to start to hurt, and yeah, we're right over Novo for our next circle. Let's go and check out Lionheart's squad 21. They've still got a rotation to make. Phase 3 of the game, so not too painful, but it's only going to get worse, and they've still got to get across the water to the island. And if you're not feeling brave enough to tackle the bridge, you're going to have to get a move on. Okay, let's check out squad number 16, Sons of Odin. There's Nemesis down there. Yeah, and they know he's got. He knows they've got eyes on him. Already blown the boat. And he's out. And beautiful work there. Great tap fire with the SLR. And still laying down the rounds. And yep. Premix also doing the business there. So some great cooperative team play from these two players. Okay, we've still got Team 21 north of the bridge. Let's have a look at Goddess. They're attempting to cross, but they've got the Penn team behind them. And that's a bit worrying. And oh dear, no, please tell me that is not my game crashing. You've got to be kidding me, that is my game crashing. Oh my word, fantastic, the joys of live streaming. And I'm hoping we can get back into this, but this is a little bit worrying. Oh, that was a bit worried. Okay, we're back, thankfully. Yeah, bit of a, bit of a game freeze there. Thankfully, managing to get it back. That would have been pretty disappointing. Lost the stream at that stage. Okay, let's see if we can get straight back into it. Okay, we've got remix from Noob Hunters. Getting into it, and oh dear me, yeah, I think this is obviously going to have some problems with this. Obviously getting some ping issues. This is a bit worrying. Okay, well look, we're going to try and carry on with it for as long as we can. It's not as if this kind of thing is unusual in live streams. It's just very disappointing. That was starting to shape up for a very nice game. We're going to jump down to the guys from Penn. They've got a squad from Gen not too far away actually. Down to 34 players, so there's quite a lot of players still left for phase 4 of the game. Blue is starting to come in. Gen are going to have to probably start to push forward soon, so it looks like they may well be running into pen. There is our next circle, so these two squads are certainly going to have to rotate. Yep, and we're also getting some action now from 17 from the Elves. Jen making a move, like Cons also looking to get the vehicle up. But may well have a look at Dennis here. Yeah. Getting some damage in, and Cons gets the knock. Great prone work with the M4 there. And yeah, and he takes another knock. Cons got a beautiful location here, and he's doing the business with the AWM now. That's Malice knock. And Darshan trying to return the favour with the Car 98. Yeah, and takes another nasty hit. And yeah, taken out. Beautiful play there by Cons. Okay, we're down to 26 players. And we've still got a few teams down the south. Looks like the Elves are looking to rotate edge of the blue and make their way round. And okay, let's have a look. Looks like we might be getting into it with the guys from right here. Let's quickly go over there. Goddess has been knocked. Andy K attempting to get the revive on Goddess. Seek also pretty low in health there. These guys have a location just edge of zone. Here we are, Fusion. Looks like they're getting into it. And Heel Skeleton trying to get some meds in very, very quickly, but phase 5 of the game, and this is going to hurt. Yeah, and not getting out of that one. Willow not too far away. Maintaining a low profile, but yeah, I definitely know he's in there. He's taking some fire. So we're getting into it with the guys from Penn again. They're pushing onto the Elves and really lighting it up. These guys. That's 14 kills so far. So the guys from Penn still got a little bit of rotating to do. They're doing a long-range exchange of fire with the guys from Riot. We're down to 12 players left alive. 6 teams. Willow trying to maintain a low profile, I think. Hardly blame him. He's absolutely surrounded here. That laughter you can hear in the background is Siren in the other room. Cons has been knocked by a look of it. So that's our situation. Zone coming in. I'm going to check on the guys from Riot now. It looks like they're pushing forward. So, yeah, that's Ghost taking some fire from Andy K on the left. Ghost has been knocked. Andy K has in turn been knocked. Willow is going to have to move now. Next circle, phase 6. Willow is absolutely going to have to get out of there. Lay some smoke. Down to 6 players left alive. And Willow rotating out on foot. So we're down to 5 players. Got Goddess up against another team from Riot. So it's a 1-on-4. So you'd have to say Goddess would really have to do something special to come out of this one. Okay, here we go. Getting into it with Mystic there. Looks like Mystic has taken it, and that is a win for Riot. So we have in first place Riot with 8 kills, and in second place that's Riot again, 5 kills for that team, and in third place we have Zen, the winners of game 1 with 6 kills, all of those for Willow. Certainly, so look, we have Cons with 8 kills. Don't think anybody got more than that. Cons was certainly lighting it up in the piece of action that we managed to catch there. Okay, my apologies for the slight disruption that we had in the stream, but hopefully we did manage to get it all, and thankfully we managed to carry on through that glitch. Must have meant my heart was pounding a little bit at that point. Okay, thank you all for watching, boys and girls. Thank you for playing in game 2, and hopefully I'll see you very shortly for game number 3. Good hunting, and bye for now. No.